To do it yet, but I think I played it the last time I played here, and the only reason I remember that is it was a chap called Steve who came, and he knew the person I was talking about, and it was really unnerving and unsettling. But this song was written when I worked at, it does happen to all musicians, especially in York, and we all go somewhere to die, and this place was called Norwich Union, if you remember Norwich Union. It was so dreadful that they had to change the name to Aviva. And I worked in HR, and I hated my job. I couldn't do it. I'm not cut out for office work at all. I get really bored. And I used to hit the vending machine pretty much every 10 minutes, so I'd be like eating Boost bars and God knows what else. And then one day, after my 8 cans of Coke and my 4 Boost bars, they changed the Boost bars to these ones with this guana stuff in it, which is like, it doesn't suit me at all, and I lost my shit. It might as well have just been smoking crack. And I jumped on the tables and I was like, "You're all slaves! Yay! Sally Ironmonger is lying to you." That was my boss, Sally Ironmonger. And then I did a little sip of tail off the table, and then she was stood at the door, and she said, "Office now," so I went into the office. And she looked out the window, and the trees were all blowing in the wind, and it was very peaceful. And she turned around and said to me, "You know, Chris, I used to have ideals. I used to have dreams, but sometimes you've just got to give up." And I was like, fuck off. So I left. Anyway, this chap, Steve, I don't know if he's in tonight, but he came over to me afterwards. He goes, "Oh yeah, I know Sally." I was like, "Oh shit." Me and her were good mates, we used to go out for drinks, I was like, right, okay. Anyway, I feel a bit awful because, you know, it's not her fault, she's inherently evil. Yep. Anyway, cheers everybody. I'm starting to relax into this now. It's been a long journey on the train, pushing all my gear around and stuff with my dodgy foot. But it's nice to sit and have a drink with you and talk and not play music. Right. So this is the song, and basically what happened was I got on my bike, I left that day, I was like, I can't do this anymore, and I left, and I started to think to myself, how did I end up here, and what on earth was happening? And I started to reminisce about before I joined the Seahorses, I was in a band, and we called Shut Spar, and we ended up going around France for about maybe 3 months or something, and we slept on beaches, and it was the best time of my life. In fact, if I ever want to go to a happy place, it's definitely in this one particular field that was next to a church. And we stayed there for about 2 or 3 weeks, and everyone was really cool. And I remember carving my name and my girlfriend's name at the time in a tree, and it was just all really very lovely. And I was very fancy free, and the song's called Fancy Free, and it goes like this. Well, it's in the style of Mark Bolan a little bit, so. Ooh, Sally, what you doing to me? You giggle like a hyena. You know your smile used to taste so sweet. It's not like a choice of a different voice. You know you move with your feet. You blew my brain with your pretty pain. You know I'll never ever settle for less. So no, time's going by, I'm a difficult guy. You got to get me some rest. You gotta find the best in me. I used to be so fancy free. Oh yeah. I woke up by the church one morning to greet the congregation of fleas. Oh, had another wheel in a stubble field. Break out the names up on the old oak tree. Your pretty face put me in the frame, and it's time for me to second guess. Oh no, time's going by, I'm a passionate guy. You look so underimpressed. You gotta find the best in me. I used to be fancy for real. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Do 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 do. You gotta find the best in me. I used to be so fancy for real. You gotta find the best in me. I used to be so fancy for real.